Alright, so what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Cody Cepeda, and alongside my partners Eric King and Marquise King, I own TruClass skateshop out here in Port Huron, Michigan.
When did you start skating and why?
My neighbor, I grew up in Croswell, Michigan, about 30 minutes away from here. So my neighbor, when I was younger, he had a skateboard, and I would see him riding it every once in a while, and it kind of sparked my interest, and it made me want to give it a try. So one day I just tried to step on the thing, and I realized that I couldn't even keep my balance on a skateboard. So that kind of motivated me to want to figure it out and learn how to do it.
So what made you want to open your own shop and stuff?
Basically, just coming up in such a small town and just being where we're from, it didn't seem like a real possibility, at a younger age. But as time went by and my partners and I began to have a little more success.
So you planned it out a while before it even happened?
Yeah, we've wanted to open a shop in Port Huron for at least the past 5-6 years. So this is kind of everything that we've done up to this point has been preparation.
So how did you do it though? How did you get it able to set up and get the money to start and stuff?
We just figured out a loan with the bank that we deal with. So we took out a small business loan, and we had some investors also, some silent investors that helped us out. And basically all the connections that we've made in the skateboard industry with our travels and competitions and things, it made it easy to have connections to get product in the store and just to try to have all the newest up-to-date quality things. So just basically everybody that we've met along the ride of all of our travels and things has made it a lot easier to get the store going.
Yeah. So why did you choose the location?
We had a couple different buildings in mind, and this was basically just the best possible choice in terms of location and size for everything that we're trying to do in here.
So what are your sponsors?
My sponsors include DGK Skateboards, Gold Wheels, Silver Trucks, FKD Bearings, TruClass Skate Shop, of course, DC Shoes, the Barracks, and we have a pretty close affiliation with Red Bull also.
How was it hard getting sponsored for the first time?
It's a big misconception of how you acquire sponsors. Really, people think that you send out videos to people and they watch your footage and they just give you a call out of the blue. But in reality, it's kind of you meet people, and it's all about who you know. You shake hands and you network with people when you go on travels. And
so sending in videos doesn't basically work at all.
I feel like that's kind of a way of the past. The industry and the way that the skate game works nowadays is all digital, and it's pretty much like networking. So social networking helps, and shaking hands when you go to events, and just making your presence known at different places. So just being that person that these people at the companies want to support, which I've been fortunate enough that I've had all of my sponsors do just that.
So what is it that you do for them, and what do they do for you in return?
Basically, my partners and I, we're almost like walking billboards for our sponsors. So we film skateboarding videos called TC mixtapes. We put those on the internet. We've been producing those for about 6-7 years now, I believe. So we wear the product on camera, and in turn they send us boxes every month full of free product just to keep that going. So we're just making the awareness for their company more known in our area.
What are the perks of owning your own shop and stuff? If there are any.
The perks of owning your own skate shop, in my opinion, just being the fact that skateboarding is my love and my passion, and it's everything that I've always. This is basically the dream come true right here. Just for my partners and I to all be business owners under the age of 25, and we're just growing and slowly, building things up more and more. So it's I feel like this whole entire lifestyle is a perk. Being my own boss and just being able to work in such a place that doesn't feel like work to me. This is what I love to do. So I love to educate people on skateboarding, and I try to sell a product that I believe into people. So I just feel that the whole thing's a perk.
So what are some the brands and the products that you distribute here and stuff?
We definitely try to carry all the brands that sponsor us directly. So a lot of DGK skateboards, they're by far our most popular brand in the store. DC Shoes, as you can see, we have a couple different pairs of shoes up here. DVS shoes. Basically in the store we carry all the highest quality professional skate brands that the market has to offer.
So So like, do you consider yourself successful?
I do consider myself and my partner successful, but it's, you know, we have a drive in us that it's like never enough, you know, like there's always another goal to be met and there's always more to conquer. So, I mean, this is just like a small step in basically our master plan, which would be to open up a skate park in Port Huron one day.
Yeah, so like,
Indoor skate park.
is that where you like basically would see yourself in about like 5-10 years?
I would say in 5 years, I would hope to, alongside my partners Eric and Marquise, I would like to own my own clothing company, my own skateboard company. I would like for our mixtapes to be more well known around the world. You know, the skate videos that we produce on YouTube. I would want to own a skate park in Port Huron just to have that avenue for people to be able to come see what we're about and like realize our touch on the design of a skate park. So
Yeah.
just our vision to be met, you know.
So as a final question, what advice would you give to somebody who would want to open up their own skate shop?
The advice I would give to somebody that wanted to open their own skate shop is to, I feel that a big thing about it is definitely try to separate business from personal, because, you know, emotions can get mixed up in things and that emotions don't belong in business.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes when you're dealing with close friends or family members, that line can be very blurry. So I feel that I've learned from my mistakes in that sense, and that would be one of the biggest pieces of advice I would give, but also just as a businessman, treat everyone that you meet with respect, because not only are they potentially someone that could support you just as a person in your career, but that's now a potential customer in your future. If you're looking to open a store, nobody's gonna want to support someone that treated people badly or treated them without respect, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to be known as a stand-up guy. My partners and I want to be known as, you know, good people that people feel happy about supporting, you know, local skateboarders, trying to give back to the community, but just treat, you know, shake hands, network with people, definitely.
So like, how's your skateboarding career going as of right now?
As of right now, I'm just continuing to produce the TC mixtapes with my partners and the rest of our skateboard team, and we've got some big things in the works for 2013, which, I mean, I can't really speak on all of it at this moment, but it's definitely looking bright. So I'm very excited, definitely.
All right, well, thank you.
Appreciate it, man. I'm glad I could help.